Okay, here's another example working with radical equations. This time, though, it's just a general expression. We're just going to get x by itself. We're not actually going to solve and get numbers. So they want us to solve this equation for x. So just rearrange it. So let's go ahead and look. So notice our x is under this radical. So to get rid of that, let's go ahead and square both sides right off the bat. So we now have d squared equals, this radical would be gone, 50 squared is just 2,500. So let's go ahead and write that out. Plus 20 minus x, and that quantity is squared. So remember, our goal is to get x by itself eventually. So let's subtract this over. So d squared minus 2,500 equals 20 minus x squared. Now, the reason I took that over is so I could square root this and get rid of our square. So let's square root both sides. When we do that, we would do plus or minus over here, right? So I now have plus or minus d squared minus 2,500 equals 20 minus x. Now we're really close. We could take this 20 over. In fact, let's just do that. So we'd have negative 20 plus or minus d squared minus 2,500 equals negative x. I'm getting a little sloppy there, sorry. And last step, let's just multiply negative 1 through both sides. That's not going to affect this because plus or minus has both signs. But x equals 20 plus or minus d squared minus 2,500, and we just isolated our variables. So you're going to run into a couple of those on the practice assignment today. Just rearrange them, okay? So just use your algebra skills, rearrange things.